Hello everyone. So the item that I'm going to show you today is the Chanel CC Crave Flap in the size medium. Mine is in the color brown with the ruthenium hardware. This bag can only be purchased pre-loved now. It came out in pre-fall 2013 as part of the Paris-Dallas collection. And when that collection came out, I was obsessed with everything in it. I basically wanted to buy that entire collection at the time, but I only managed to pick up like one or two pieces. I wanted this one when it came out, and it came out, I believe, in like 4 different colors. I remember the brown, the green, a red, and like a dark navy, and black also, so 5 colors. And at the time I wanted any of them. I was willing to take any of them, but I just didn't buy it. I let it go, and I regretted it, ever since. So when I saw this one on resale for a super good price with the full set, I went ahead and went for it. Let me share with you what I paid. Let me bring my receipt up here. So down here at the bottom, I picked it up for $2,100. So I know when you go on some of the websites recently, particularly Fashion File, the pricing is atrocious. It's just highway robbery for some of the items, what they've got them priced at. But if you're looking at older seasonal pieces like this one, and 2013 is not that old, but if you're looking at older seasonal pieces, you can still get a super good deal. And I picked this one up, just so you can see, ignore my writing on the side there, on January the 26th of this year. So that's when I purchased it. So it's not that long ago that I got a good deal on it. So mine's in the color brown. Let me bring it up. It's a single flap. I'll walk you through it a little bit. Do you see where it says Chanel there on the bottom? The details on this one are just really, really nice. And the Paris-Dallas collection was very Western oriented, very Western themed. So it's supposed to look a little rough and ragged. That's part of its charm. And then up there on the rings, there's 4 rings because you can wear it on the shoulder or crossbody. It says Rue Cambon, Chanel. And that's the front of the bag, obviously. This is the side right here. And it's got like a little indentation right there on both sides. Here's the back. Unfortunately, no back pocket, but that's okay. And I've got it completely stuffed right now, so I'll show you what can fit. And there's the opposite side. It comes up really short as a crossbody. The length of the strap, let me bring it out this way. Length of the strap is about 10.5, and when you pull it all the way through, actually it goes this way. Okay. Come on, Jamie, we can do this. There we go. When you pull it all the way through, it comes down to 18.5. So it definitely comes up short as a crossbody, and there's no way to adjust it. It has these little pins right here, or little balls, and sometimes you can adjust those on Chanel bags, but on this particular one, it's completely stationary. So 18.5 is the longest length you will get. This is the bottom of the bag, and you can see what I'm talking about, like with the wear lines. It's supposed to look rough and ragged. So that's all okay. That's not scratched. It's in absolutely perfect condition. And it's called a crumpled calfskin, but it also has a glaze to it. It's completely covered in like a glossy finish. So it's very, very sleek to touch. It's like a satin finish. I have no idea how that would wear over time, but it's considered a crumpled calfskin. You can see that there, if I bring it in real close, there's a grain, but you absolutely can't feel the grain. It's not like caviar. You can't feel it at all. It's covered in this gloss that makes it impossible to feel the grain underneath. So it's not caviar. It's some sort of calfskin that's crumpled. Here's the upper portion of the flap. Whoops. Here's the upper portion of the flap right here. Maybe if I pan outward a little. There we go. And you can see that it also has like a crumply effect to it. And if I bring it in, you can see some of those lines that make it look used, but it's not. Okay, there's the interior. Let me see if I can adjust this a little bit and get a little bit of a better camera angle, because I want to show you what I have inside. Okay, so it is a single flap. As you can see here, you don't have to worry with the double flap. So you can fill this space quite a bit. The actual dimensions of the item, if you measure it going this way, it's 10.75, so it's almost at 11, 10.75. In its height, it's 7. And in its depth, it's 3. And it doesn't really lose too much in its depth. You can see that it stays the same almost the entire length of the bag, or height of the bag, rather. So inside, this is what I put in there. I put a pair of sunglasses and or reading glasses up at the top. So if you have that, it'll fit. I put a ginormous wallet. None of these are name brand, but I put a huge wallet in there. So if you have a very long wallet, those will go in here easily. I put a set of big car keys with like a big, huge fob thing. That'll go in. So smaller keys obviously will. My lengthwise, my phone, which is like 6.5 inches. A cosmetics case with items inside, full size, and then my key clay. So that's everything that I put in there that I would carry. The inside, I know it's dark and I apologize. It's done in burgundy fabric. So it's all fabric interior. Let me see if I can get a little more light. Give me a second. There we go. Hopefully that helps out. So it's a burgundy interior with the 2 slip pockets right here and a lipstick pocket in the center, so very similar to the classic flap. And then in the back, you have a zippered pocket right here. I don't use zippered pockets in my bags, but let's see if it'll fit a phone. Whoa, it does. So there you go. It's a complete, I would say, 6.5 inch length in that back pocket, so your phone will go back there if you wanted it to. I don't make use of them, but that's how the interior is laid out. You lose a little space on both sides because, as you can see, it comes in right here. But it's a very, very comfortable bag to carry. And I tried out bigger items because I want you to get the idea that if the big items can fit, then obviously smaller items can as well. The only other large item I pulled out just for your sizing reference is an iPad, an Apple iPad mini. This is a mini size, and it does go in the bag. So it takes up a majority of your space, but for sizing purposes, you can see that it will fit an iPad mini and it will close. So if you commute somewhere and you want to take a book with you, or you need to, put your iPad mini in there for some reason, you absolutely could. The fabric interior helps it maintain a lighter weight than a traditional classic flap, and also the absence of that second flap also gives it a lighter weight. It's so easy to wear, and it's not in your face because this is ruthenium hardware. It's not a shiny silver, it's not a gold, and you can definitely, and now that I put more light on it, see all the crumpled effect. So hopefully you can see that. That's the way it's supposed to look. A lot of people aren't okay with looking at wrinkles and wear, or what looks like wear, but I think it makes it look lived in and really, really awesome. So I don't know, it kind of goes with my style anyway. This is a really, really good bag. It also came in a jumbo size, so this is the medium, and as far as I know, it only came in 2 sizes, medium and what's considered the jumbo. So if you see it on the secondary market, I hope this is helpful for you. It's a really nice option for people who maybe can't get into the double flap price point or the classic flap price point, or you just want a seasonal piece to try out in a different leather. This is a really nice option. I really, really love it. And if you want to, check out the Paris Dallas 2013 collection, because there were a lot of really nice pieces. If you like that style, like Western style and Western look, that's how some of their collections are set up. When it's named after a place, you'll notice that a lot of the items represent that place. So in this instance, Dallas represented a lot of like that Texan Southwestern feel. And that's why I was drawn to it. I like Southwestern stuff. So I hope this is helpful to anybody looking at this particular bag. Once again, it's the CC Crave in the size medium, the color brown, with ruthenium hardware. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day. Bye-bye.